I think that might have been my Discord.
Alright, Bankai brothers. Hello everybody. How are you doing on this fine, lovely evening, night, middle of the day, morning, whenever you're watching this?
Good evening.
Hopefully it is in the evening, because that's, or the morning. People watch news in the morning. Or podcasts. I don't watch podcasts or listen to them, so I don't know when. But anyway, how are you all doing today? We have a couple of good stories. All of them are extremely happy because, you know, we cannot have sad stories. It's Christmas time.
No sad stories for you guys.
It's Christmas time, bro. We can't be talking about depression. Ali, would you like to introduce our first story?
Yes. Actually, so good news regarding COVID. Everyone is going to die.
It's over.
Lol, everyone's dead. No, but the joke is, or not the joke, the reality is, so 100 million people, according to scientists, and this is just a predicament, or a
prediction.
A prediction, sorry. Online school isn't really helping.
Don't knock your teachers, buddy. You're gonna get suspended. You're gonna
In
get
terms
blocked.
of predictions, scientists predict that in about March, 100 million people are going to be vaccinated, which is pretty sick in my opinion and not cringe. But in other news, according to Peace Fighter and Biotech and Moderna, sorry guys, I have a stutter like Jimmy Fallon.
He can't pronounce things real. Do you want me to pronounce them for you?
No, it's Moderna NIH, and they are expecting to be approved by, I think, January, and then they're going to be distributing the vaccine in about, I think, January when they sell it. Not sell it, that's bad. When they
They'll distribute it via doctors and all that based on I believe they're distributing it based on age.
Yeah, they're going to do
higher
a test.
Risk people.
Yeah, they are going to do a test, which is, according to them, an ample amount of vaccines to immunize 3 million residents of long-term care facilities. So basically, like, elderly shit, like, stuff like that. Excuse my language, I did not mean to say that.
We'll bleep that out.
We're going to bleep that out.
No, I believe what you're trying to say is that they're going to take care of the higher risk people first, which is mostly the elderly. They'll take those down. If you've already got COVID, I don't think they're going to be giving people who already had it any any vaccine or anything, because usually your body already keeps building immunity to it. So if you've had it and you got rid of it, then you're probably going to be fine. They plan on buying, I believe, 200,000 packages, which equals to 100,000 doses, because every person that gets a shot is required to have a follow-up shot 2 weeks later. So they do intend to have 100,000 cures by the time it is in March, which is really good. That is 1/3 of the United States population, if you don't know. And since already a good portion of people have had COVID, I think we would be really close to ending the virus with all that.
Yeah, and another thing is that they also want to really fast distribute to healthcare workers so that they can vaccinate themselves before they vaccinate, obviously, their patients. But I think the like big companies like
Pfizer, Moderna, and all
like all that, they're not. I don't think, because like we've seen this with like a lot of companies, they don't automatically release their stuff.
I don't think it's by choice. This time they don't really have much of a choice when it comes to releasing it, because I mean the United States government's forcing them all. It's mandating it to release the cure. You know, the United States already struck deals with them, saying, you know, we'll buy this much, and if it works well, we'll buy even more.
Indeed.
They have a bunch of deals. I know that they plan on going 100, like they want to go 110%, and like buy as much as possible. So.
Yeah, and I know UK just made their own vaccine from their own companies. I don't know what they're called. It's just something that I heard I saw it as a notification from my news provider. But yeah, that's really it about that. I mean,
it's nothing we haven't heard before. I mean, this is just.
It's just.
At least now we have like a timeline.
It's an actual timeline with more updated news.
I think what's crazy is that this is exactly what people predicted. Like, they did predict that the end of COVID, we'll start seeing the end of the horizon very early 2021, and then right after, we'll start looking at it more. We'll slowly see improvements on a smaller scale, and then it'll be broadcasted larger via, military distribution and all that. I do like the idea that they intend to give healthcare workers the solutions first, because they definitely deserve it. But yes, that's...
Well, yeah, I mean, they're putting their lives in danger just so people could get cured. They're the ones more in danger, in my opinion.
Of course, because, if you have COVID, even if you are high risk, it just boils down to you staying inside. If a healthcare worker, they're constantly around the disease, so I know it affects their work a lot, because having to wear all of that protection, and they have to take so many precautions if they can't get accurate results. Now that they're able to actually do their job without restriction, that would be a big help to them.
I know my teacher, Miss Ayub, shout out to Miss Ayub, said that someone said in about March, a doctor that she knew, I think, not March, summertime, she said we're going to be able to have big, big hangouts like weddings people have weddings now because they don't care about COVID, but we're able to have big things like weddings, parties, gatherings without anyone disturbing the peace, as in COVID. Wink, wink. But yeah, that's really it.
It's very good because now we can actually see it. I almost forgot how to hang out without pulling up with a mask and checking if places are still open or not. It's crazy because it just became the norm.
Yeah, I mean, I think elbow bumps and stuff like that are gonna become the next thing, or because everyone's ever gonna have shell shock about what happened.
I know it's gonna be crazy because I do want to have some level of back to school this year, whether it be a portion of the classes come back or we have some events. So hopefully we'll be able to get that by the end of this year.
Hopefully.
But on to our next story, surprisingly extremely wholesome and adorable. A Dearborn public police, when I said Dearborn public, of course the police is public. The Dearborn police this year they are joining up with Toys for Tots, and they are doing a drop-off. It is very good. The drop-off, I'll read you the direct sentences from the articles that we're reading to get this information. In lieu of our annual Toys for Tots event in Dearborn Police Department, please join us this year for special contractless joint drive-through, intuitive featuring food, a PE pickup, or Toys for Tots drop-off this Saturday, December.
Sorry guys, our computer turned off.
Why did the computer? All right, there we go. This Saturday, December 5th, 2020, obviously, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. While supplies last, at the Fordson Community and Performing Arts Center, 15801 Michigan.
Ford Community, not Fordson Community.
Yeah, sorry. It's at the Ford Community. I'm pretty sure they could.
It's just the Civic Center, guys.
Yeah, I don't know why they put all the fancy stuff there. It's just the city Civic Center. Yeah, go to the Civic Center, drop off toys. You could sit there, have some food, talk to a couple people, be safe. But it's very cute. I always love Toys for Tots, and I always try to at least donate something. It's very wholesome.
Yeah, basically just try to get back to the community, especially people who really need it the most.
I know Key Club's still very active doing stuff like that, so if you ever want to donate or
anyone from
feel
Key Club, just do your thing.
And seriously, they're still doing things regularly. They're not slacking off still, and that's crazy to hear. Definitely do more with this. It's just wholesome to give back to people.
Yeah, and don't forget to wear a mask, please.
Yeah, wear your mask, stay safe, just vibe. But yeah, I love seeing people do stuff like this. It's nice. We need more of it.
Yeah, I mean, especially nowadays, it's Christmas, holiday season, so, gotta bring that Christmas cheer.
The Christmas cheer is everywhere.
Indeed.
Speaking of Christmas, I totally wanted to. We're gonna do a bunch of Christmas specials, and we're gonna have a wholesome bunch of things. If you want to join us, I intend on having a Christmas caroling thing. We'll make a video, we'll upload it. A bunch of teachers will probably end up playing it because it's cute as hell. So yeah, feel free to hit us up on the social medias if you want to be a part of the cute Christmas caroling.
Yeah,
I'll make Ollie wear a Santa outfit. It'll be good.
maybe.
Of course you will. Have the holiday cheer.
Well, guys, that's about it. Try not to die by a car crash.
And Dearborn drivers be like.
Yeah, try not to be a Dearborn driver. Also, secondly, if you're trying to help out the community, don't forget to check out Toys for Tots. And stay safe out there, wear your mask, or I'll find you myself.
Yeah, we'll put a mask on your face, Bane style.
Thank you, and that would be all.
This is Chechi Betcha, signing off.